Welcome to Woodies Kids.
Hi Tiny Treasures, it's so great to see you on a Sunday again. Now we're still learning about characters from the Old Testament. That's the very first part of the Bible. And today we are learning about someone who went on a bit of a journey, but actually God told him to do something and he was a little bit scared, so he went somewhere else and he got eaten by a fish. Do you think you might know who it is? Well, you have a think. We're going to have a song and then you will find out who our story is about today.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so.
Hello, have you ever felt frightened or nervous or worried? Our story today is about somebody who found himself in a very strange, very surprising and very scary place, and we're going to talk a little bit about what he did when he was there. Our story is about a man named Jonah, and God had a really important job for him to do. But Jonah didn't say, "Oh yes, I'll do it." Jonah said, "Ooh," and he ran away in the other direction. He wanted so much to get away from God that he found a boat. Have we got a boat? Here's our boat. And he jumped onto the boat and he went sailing off in the other direction. But there was a big storm, there's the wind blowing, and the boat was rocking all over the place. And it was really frightening. And Jonah got thrown into the waves. And you know what happened to him next? He got eaten by a great big fish. There's our whale. He was eaten by a great big fish. And the Bible says that he was inside that fish for 3 nights and 3 days, which is a very long time. And I've often wondered what it would have been like to be stuck inside the belly of that fish. It must have been a bit slimy and a bit cold and probably a little bit smelly. And there probably wasn't any light. It was dark and there was nobody else there to have a hug with or to help him feel better. He was all by himself. But do you know what he did? I think he probably cried a little bit, but the person he cried out to was God. He said this big, long prayer to God, and it's right there in the Bible. And at the end of it, what he said is, "God, I am worshipping you. I'm calling out to you in thanksgiving." He was in the fish, and he was saying what he was going to do was worship God. And do you know what happened? Did the fish swallow him and eat him up? Gobble him up? The fish spat him out onto the beach in a great big spit, and he landed on the beach and he went off to do what God told him to do. And you know what? I think it would be good for us to remember what Jonah remembered when he was inside that fish, that God is always with us. He always cares about us. He always loves us. And when we're frightened or it's dark and we're nervous and worried, God is right there with us. And we've got a little song to help us remember that. With me, God is with me. Yes, he's with me every step. With me, God is with me. Yes, he's with me every step.
I know
God is with me every step I go. Yes, I know God is with me every step. With you, God is with you. Yes, he's with you every step. With you, God is with you. Yes, he's with you every step. us. God is with us every step.
Did you like our story of Jonah? It was a good story, and actually I really loved when the other fishermen trusted in Jonah's God, because Jonah said, if you throw me into the sea, the storm will stop. And then they all believed that God was the true God. That was so great. We're going to go to one of our families now for a prayer. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Hi everyone,
Hi everyone,
it's Mim and
Syria.
we just wanted to say a prayer. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Dear God,
I'm sorry when we do bad things.
thank you for each other and for the world.
And thank you for a nice day. Sorry when we do bad things.
Please look after us
Please
all.
look after us all.
Amen.
Amen.